In the quaint suburb of Ashfield Heights, the air was always crisp and filled with the rustling of old oak trees. Amelia Lockwood, a passionate yet struggling pianist, had begun to settle into her new home, hoping the move would spark the creativity she desperately craved. What she didn't expect was for a dusty antique store on the corner of Main Street to hold the key to her impending nightmare. The moment she saw it, a grand vintage piano tucked away beneath a layer of neglect, she felt an unexplainable draw to it. The owner, a frail old man with eyes as foggy as the autumn mornings, offered it for a price too good to refuse. That night, the piano was delivered to her studio with creaky thunks echoing across her wooden floors. As night blanketed Ashfield Heights, Amelia lit candles around the room. She ran her fingers across the keys, noting how their chill seemed to seep into her bones. Exhaustion from the day enveloped her, and soon she retired to bed, leaving the room bathed in the calm glow of flickering lights. It was the middle of the night when the first notes began, a haunting melody that threaded its way into her dreams. Startled awake, Amelia laid still, her heart sinking to the eerie rhythm that pulsed from the studio. The tune was somber, yet maddeningly beautiful, and utterly unlike anything Amelia had played before. She crept downstairs, her bare feet padding softly against cold steps. As she reached the studio, the music came to a sudden stop. Silence lingered heavy like fog. The piano sat innocently under the soft glow, its keys still. Shivering, Amelia approached and cautiously placed her hands over the keys, half expecting a ghostly presence. Nothing. The room returned to its former stillness. Over the following days, the nocturnal melodies persisted, growing more intricate and demanding. During the day, Amelia found herself inexplicably drawn to replaying the night's tunes. Their origin gnawed at her sanity, even as her fascination grew. Her dreams turned to ghostly vignettes, visions of a tormented composer, his features obscured by candlelight, tirelessly scribbling at sheet music, his movements feverish and restless. Amelia discerned whispers now, carried on the melody, "Finish it." As the visions grew vivid, she realized the tragic truth. The pianist was Fredrick Von Heller, a once renowned composer whose final symphony remained incomplete at his sudden death, leaving both his fame and mind to wither in obscurity. Entrapped in her own obsession, Amelia's days blurred into nights as she played, driven by an unseen force to give form to the symphony echoing in her mind. She no longer slept, barely ate, and slowly withdrew from friends, consumed by her quest. One stormy night, the relentless winds howled in unison with the piano, the perfect cacophony to Liz's climax of delirium. Lightning illuminated the room as she played a crescendo so powerful, the studio thrummed with energy. A final, triumphant chord sounded as a candle extinguished, plunging the room into darkness. The whispers faded with the music, leaving only the pelting rain. In the silence that followed, Amelia, finally unbound from the obsession, wept. She embraced the peace, understanding that she had freed not only herself but also the restless spirit of Von Heller. His lingering presence seemed to leave, carried gently on the last notes of his symphony. Days passed, and the piano remained silent, its duty fulfilled. Amelia, now filled with an understanding of the power of creation and obsession, found herself inspired once more, but this time by the rhythm of life around her, a life no longer controlled by a haunting melody.